lots of snacks today, including this. He likes cheese, so I brought him, it was like a pancake or a cookie, and then this one, the Doritos, and what was the other one? The waffles, the caramel waffles. So I brought him a number of snacks today, along with a couple of beverages to choose from. I brought him Gatorade and green tea, but he then requested for Coke Zero again. So, syempre, kailangan masaya siya, so I had to give it to him. Pero I told him na it should be his last can for the day because he already had it for brunch. So, we came to an agreement, sige, last na to today. Bukas na naman. When I first arrived, I gave him a brief summary lang of the current events right now, and then we quickly shifted to family matters. And then as we were talking about family matters, the medical officer came in. She was just asking a few questions about my father's hobbies in the past, and I mentioned golf, tennis, firing, riding motorcycles, and then she asked about his favorite music because as we all know, music helps stimulate the mind, and inside it gets lonely, it gets distressing, especially when you're alone. So I gave her a list of his favorite artists, si Andrea Bocelli, Sarah Brightman, and all the plays we used to watch. I mentioned Les Miserables and the other one, Phantom of the Opera. Yun yung favorite niya. So I told the medical officer so that they could help him doon sa loob para he could listen to it again. And yun yung medyo ma-relax yung mind niya. Kasi syempre, kahit sino naman, na nandun sa loob, siguro anuhan talaga ng emotional, mental, physical distress. So ayun, for sure the music will help with his feelings of
Sa current affairs po, meron siyang mga reaction sa mga nabalita.
Ang pinag-usapan ko naman yung anomaly sa flood control budget, and then tumawa lang siya, tinanong, he asked if was this the problem nung president ako. Sabi ko hindi, you were a good one, you were an excellent one. So ayun, tumawa lang siya, then he quickly shifted na to the family matters. He was looking for my mother again, and kasi akala niya, he thought that I'm alone here, but I said no, my mother's just waiting there because you know the situation already. And kasi he was asking if I roam the streets alone here. I said no, don't worry, I'm not alone. Tapos he told the medical officer na she cannot be alone because she is 16 years old. Sabi, no, I'm 21 years old na. So, ayun. Tapos, and then he shifted the topic again to my sister, VP. But then he said, but my eldest girl, the vice president, she's a tough one. So she can be alone all the time. And then he mentioned my sister's encounter with the sheriff a few years back to the medical officer, and we just laughed about it. And yeah, he was talking very fondly about her. So, ayun. And then again to Mira, he was asking questions. I just keep reassuring him that the family is doing okay, we're doing well, we're all healthy, and we're safe. Because of course I don't want to add to his worries inside. So, totoo naman, we're doing fine. We're not in the best situation given of all of the events that happened, but we're okay. And as long as we're okay, ang sabi niya, as long as the family is okay, he's okay. So,
okay, dahil
ngayon
request
kasi,
naman niya.
Di na ako nakapaghilamos kaya I was feeling under the weather when I woke up. So, I woke up exactly 30 minutes before the visit. 1:30 yung visit. I woke up 1. So, I just grabbed my bag, put on the coat, and then I had to leave na. So yes.
One question.
Can we reserve na lang for Monday, ha?
Yes, we will reserve for Monday.
Yung mga first timers lang, pwede ba?
Okay, sige.
Very quickly, ganito ha.
Thank you.
Ang buong Pilipinas